When I tell you this is the worst episode of SpongeBob I have ever bloody seen. Sorry. This is the worst Patrick episode I've ever bloody seen. Like this, I don't know how to describe this. Patrick was just being an a-hole. I'm pretty sure this episode was meant to teach kids about, the value of sharing, how to be a better friend and all that. Not how to be a bitch about it and cry when someone take something that was rightfully yours and theirs, because in this whole episode they're meant to be sharing this bloody thing, this toy, but no, Patrick just has to, I need to have it and I'm not going to give it to anyone else. Mate, shut the fuck up. Oh, but it's not fair. Yeah, mate, you're meant to share it with your best friend, not hog it all bloody night, and when he asks to play with it, rightfully so, don't you have to be getting back to work? Honestly, mate, if anything, SpongeBob actually paid for it, so he could tell you to get lost and go buy one yourself or something like that. SpongeBob was even willing to negotiate at the very end, straight off every minute. How about every second? But no, Patrick just had to hog the bloody thing. And I think the worst part is, this is what annoys me so much, we've all growing up, we've all had friends like this, haven't we? Like, tell me I'm wrong. Like when you and that other friend accomplish something and they try to hog it and take all the credit from you, I don't know what it is. It pisses everyone off, doesn't it? And I understand Patrick's dumb, but he knew what he was doing, and I think that's something else that really gets under my skin a bit with this episode. He knows what he's saying, he knows what he's doing, and SpongeBob was actually being very reasonable. Never thought I'd ever say those words in my entire life. But no, this pink fuck couldn't handle it, could he? He couldn't handle it. SpongeBob paid for it and wants to play with it. And when SpongeBob got pissed in the end, mate, fair enough. This dancing scene right here, mate, it pissed me off because deep down, people who are like this is what they do. They just manipulate you, they push you around, and they're just having the time of their lives while you're suffering. And they made this guy come out looking like a complete dickwad with this bloody scene right here with the dancing and the patty pal and all this shit, mate. It really annoys me, it really does. And again, I never thought I'd ever say this as well, but I actually felt bad for SpongeBob in this episode. He literally did everything right. He was the more reasonable one, and he shouldn't have taken any of Patrick's shit, to be honest, because anyone in real life that does that would get socked or get beat up. But no, SpongeBob just carried on trying to, be reasonable, and Patrick just, can I have my go now? No. Now, no. And mate, this ending pissed me the fuck off because the big pink fat fuck crybaby didn't get his way. He ate the fucking thing. Yeah. If I can't have it, no one can. Just let that sink in for a second. That is, I've heard that so much in my life. It's the worst thing you can hear because you know what kind of a person that is when they say that kind of stuff. And then at the very, very end, the last words, this is what brought it home for me. The very last words that Patrick says is, "Have you not learned anything about sharing?" I wanted to break my laptop when I heard that. That was the worst thing you could have put at the very end of that bloody episode. I didn't even care if it was for a comedic effect, Patrick, still didn't learn his lesson. No, it annoyed everyone. Like, tell me if I'm wrong, but this picture right here just sums up the entire episode. It sucked. It really did. Honestly, I may have found it funny when I was a kid, but I'm in my 20s now and I watched this episode. I wanted to hurt him. I'm not going to lie. I really did. I just watched the whole episode just, say something else. I dare ya. But yeah, personally, this is the worst episode I've ever watched of SpongeBob. I felt bad for SpongeBob, and just Patrick can go suck one. It was horrible. And this is why I'm making the video, because it was that bloody bad. I don't know what they were trying to achieve. I really don't. For kids, they might see it differently, but for adults, this just pisses you off. It really does.